It was then that the Democrats stood up and cheered for the victory that they think that they had. Dun dun dun! So if you live under a rock or you just don't care, whatever the case may be, I was sent a few articles this morning that the Trump administration is finalizing the bump stock ban that they have been tossing around. Let's see. We're going to take a look at one of the main sites that was sent to me. We're not going to look at CNN, regardless of how accurate it may be. Not that Fox News is any better. Don't really know too much about this website here. This is just one of the main ones that seem to be legit. This was sent to me earlier today. This is by NPR.Inc., National Public Radio. Justice Department bans bump stocks. Device used in deadly Las Vegas shooting. Which I still haven't seen proof. I still want proof that it even happened, but it'll probably never get there. The start of this article says that the Trump administration is banning bump stocks, the firearm attachment that allows a semi-automatic weapon to shoot almost as fast as a machine gun. The device, also known as slide fires, come under intense scrutiny after they were used by the gunman who opened fire on a country music concert in Las Vegas last year, killing 58 people. The massacre touched off a public outcry, including from some lawmakers, from the accessory to be banned. Under a new federal rule announced Tuesday by the Justice Department, bump stocks will be redefined as machine guns and therefore outlawed under existing law. Now, the rest of this article continues to go on a little bit more about the history and the Unconstitutional Gun Control Act of 1986. I apologize. The main bill that was introduced in 1986, more or less the machine gun ban. I've got a major problem with this because, okay, so for starters, if you follow my channel, you know that I've used bump stocks before, and I have said a few things here before whenever the shooting did happen, and I think that the whole thing is a bunch of crap because I still want to see proof that a bump stock was actually used, or numerous stocks were used. The thing is, people don't understand, too, that this whole bump fire craze is, first of all, I think it's fabricated, but the thing is, these stocks were originally, to my knowledge, they were originally designed and made by Slide Fire Solutions. They were the ones that actually came up with the idea to control the stock a little more whenever you're bump firing. But the problem is, though, you can easily 3D print something that works just as well, or you can either just rig together something with some old parts. I won't put any video examples up for the sake of not getting in trouble or calling out any other YouTubers, because that's not the intent of this video. But it would be so easy to just throw something together, and it's been done. I've seen these alleged bump stocks been thrown together with some duct tape and a couple of pieces of metal thrown together. You still in the end game get the same result. Bottom line, I should say, it's the same thing. But a lot of the YouTube comments that I keep seeing too, it's like, well, you know, this was something that started a long time ago when you just put your finger through your belt loop, and again, you still get the same result. I'm not going to go any more into how bump stocks actually work. I mean, you should know by now. Even if you're not into guns, you should know enough about it. At least I hope you do. But if you don't, you can just click on other YouTubers. Just go to YouTube and look up what is a bump stock and just look up how they work. There's plenty of sources out there. There's all the big channels, for the most part, have them, and even small channels. They're everywhere. I mean, you have to be pretty naive, for the most part, to not know what they are at this point. But, okay, so my stance on them personally, because I think that I do have a lot of gun people who follow me, because for the most part I always used to do gun videos. I just haven't been out to the range recently, just for financial and family issues. I haven't been out there recently, but I was a big fan of the bump stock from day one. When I first saw it, I'm like, yeah, I definitely have to have one. I thought that was a cool thing to just have. Now, I've said before, it's just a fun factor. That's all it is. It's a novelty. I understand serious professional shooters think that it's dumb, and I get it. I understand where some people come from, but the thing is, it's not the problem. And I know I'm pretty much wasting my breath at this point, but Trump needs to understand, and I wish somebody could explain it to him. And maybe he knows. I don't know. I don't know how this whole thing works. I'm not Trump. I don't speak to him. I don't know what he's actually thinking here. But the bump stocks are not the problem. Guns are not the problem. Okay? I'm not going to go into this video putting up all kinds of statistics and making any kind of... I'm... For one, I don't have the mental capacity to do so. But, look, bump stocks are not the problem. Okay? Essentially, now, okay, I am never one to preach gun control. I mean, I'm all for guns, and I think that everything surrounding this whole ban is just, it's ridiculous. It's stripping more of our rights away. Again, I won't say the name of the YouTuber, but there's another pretty popular gun YouTuber that's out there that said the same thing. I'm not a fan of bump stocks. I don't particularly care for them, but I also don't like the government telling me what I can and cannot have. Okay? I'm going to take this stance a little more versus all the other opinions out there. Now, yes, I do happen to like them, and I don't think that there should be a problem with them. But you guys have to understand, okay, this is all about control. It's always coming down to gun control. It has nothing to do with saving lives. Okay, it's been proven time and time and time again that if you can squeeze that trigger as fast as humanly possible, that it doesn't matter. It's not the problem. Okay, and I also don't want to be one of those conspiracy theorists that say that the Democrats are the ones behind all these shootings. That's a video for a different day, or whoever it may be. But the bottom line is just because there is too much evil in this freaking world. It's pure evil. That's all it is. I don't know how else to put it or make it any more simple. That's all that this crap is. Banning these stocks is not going to do anything. You know, how about all the freaking damn Mexicans in the cartel that all have fully automatic firearms? How about them? Why don't we do something about that? Okay, all the crime and all the drug cartels, do you think they give a crap about what the law says? They have machine guns. I highly doubt any of them have these bump stocks. They have machine guns. They have rifles that are probably sawed off to be a short-barreled rifle. Side note, if you don't know some of the terms, because I know some of my viewers are completely new, or not completely new, but relatively new to the gun world and the gun market, SBR stands for short-barreled rifle. If you're not familiar with some of these terms, I just suggest looking them up because I'm not going to get to that in this video. But back to my rant. Criminals don't care about the law. I don't understand why nobody understands this. And especially all these little millennial Democrat turds that are going around preaching about how we need gun control, and all these, whoever these stupid kids are that hop up on a stage and start preaching gun control like that David Hogg idiot. None of them know anything about firearms, for one. Okay? And David Hogg's a whole nother story, but I know he's kind of fallen off the map for the most part. But, gosh. I don't understand why they don't get. They're criminals. That's why they are called criminals. They don't follow the law. Why? I don't understand. That. I wanted to try to get this video out as quickly as possible because I just saw this come up this morning, and there's no point in waiting a couple of days so I could try to calm down to put the video out, because I'm sure it'll be irrelevant in the next couple of weeks. I don't know. But I just want to try to get this out as soon as possible. But seriously, guys, this is not the answer. Bump stocks are not the problem. Guns are not the problem. Okay, it's not going to do anything. The only thing that this is going to do is it's going to give the the left-wingers, their little satisfaction, yeah, we got the gun control. We scored another victory for anti-gun in our ultimate quest to eventually disarm the American people. I've been listening to way too much Alex Jones, but seriously, guys, it's all that this is about. That's what this always comes down to. It has nothing to do. It's not going to save lives. It's not going to. How many shootings have there actually been involving a bump stock? Okay, look, I'm sorry to the families and people and all that happened that night, but, okay, one psychopath or whoever this douchebag was, who we know nothing about, who could have just been a sleeper agent or paid off or who the hell knows anymore. Just because one person decided to go crazy, why do the rest of us have to suffer for it? There's shootings I'm pretty sure there's shootings every damn day. Okay, there's way more crime and there's way bigger things going on. Why are we not focusing on that? As I've said before, I'm not a political expert. Hell, I'm not even a gun expert. I know when it comes to firearms, as I've mentioned, I've worked with firearms for a very, very long time, and I know a lot more than I'd say more average people do, and I definitely have a little more common sense when it comes to the firearms market, and not just in terms of like how they work, but in everything that surrounds them and all that. But I'm not trying to defend the bump stocks just because I like them, and yeah, they're fun, they're a fun novelty and all that, but I ultimately agree with the YouTuber that I mentioned earlier. Why should the government have, why do they get the right to sit there and tell me what I can and cannot have? I don't understand why law-abiding citizens are the ones that always have to suffer. It's the same thing back in 2012. Again, none of any proof that they even used an AR-15, but we're going to ban AR-15s. And so why the rest of us that obey the law have to suffer? And I know all the left wings and all the just other idiots that don't have any common sense, that think they're smarter than everyone else, when we use the argument, well, people get stabbed too, but we're not going to ban knives. Look at all these people getting run over, especially in France. We're not going to ban cars. Nothing is going to get banned, but oh no, when it comes to a gun, even if it's not even a gun used, oh no, we got to ban them. Banning's not the problem, or not the solution. It's not going to help, it's not going to do anything. If you want someone dead bad enough, they're going to find another way to do it. God. This has all been said time and time and time and time again. Now, I don't know what Trump thinks he's doing, but, okay, let's just make a quick little comparison here, okay? Say you go to a restaurant, everything is perfect. You may or may not leave a review to explain how good they were, to explain your experience, but I promise you, if one just, especially in the retail world, for those of you who have never worked retail, you're not going to get it, so, but if just one tiny little thing goes wrong, it's the end of the freaking world. And it's not just in retail, it's in food service too. The one day that you just don't have those fries, or the one day that you just don't have that special burger that was in stock or whatever, it's going to be the end of the freaking world, and I guarantee that person's going to go and make some kind of stupid rant or some kind of negative review on that person's site or on Google, Facebook, whatever, and then it's pretty much there forever. You are then scarred with that. Okay, it's pretty much going to be the same case here. Because if Trump bans these stocks, not only is he going to piss me off, because I don't understand why he can't see that the stocks are not the problem. Okay? I've always thought of it, I could use different analogies, but I'll just keep going on, or metaphors, but seriously, this isn't the problem. Why don't we attack the problem at its source? Okay, so if he goes through with this, and if the bump stocks do get banned, like completely outright banned, then, I mean, what I think is irrelevant, but I'm fairly positive. And the only reason I'm going to say this is because I see the comments on YouTube, especially on YouTube, and even some of the, more right websites. I've seen plenty of people who have said he's going to lose my vote if that's the case. And I strongly agree, because we've got bigger fish to fry. Banning bump stocks is not going to help, because we can still get AR-15s and we can still get anything. Again, it doesn't have anything to do with AR-15s. Guns are still guns. People are still going to find a way to harm other human beings. He's going to lose a lot of votes. Now, I know that there's a big thing going on. I don't follow him all that closely, but I know that there's another big thing going on, that he was only wanting to run for one term. But let's just say, for instance, if he does try to run in 2020, well, this is a good way to, no pun intended, shoot down his own chances. I know that this is a very sensitive subject, as is everything nowadays. Everything's got to be frickin' political. But I had to get on here and just express my feelings. And I've said it hundreds of times before, but banning the bump stocks is not the solution. Bump stocks and guns in general are not the problem. It's pure evil, and greed in this world is the problem. Too many people just want control, and there's too many people who just want to completely take over and brainwash everyone and just turn this into this fake utopian society that they all believe in so much. And I'm sure there's a handful that just want to destroy the world too on top of that. But I don't know. I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this a good move for Trump? Does somebody out there know more than I do? Why is he doing this? Is he just trying to compromise with the Democrats? Is he trying to compromise through the Republicans too? Like everybody in the branch, is he just trying to, in his mind, is he trying to do what's quote unquote best for America or for the American people? I mean, I think it should go to a vote personally, but look how good voting does in this country. I mean, just tell me what you guys think. I think I've pretty much exhausted my feelings towards it. Again, so if somebody knows what his intentions are, or again, just something that I don't know, leave a comment, leave a like, spread the links, all that great stuff. This is crazy, folks. Crazy. Okay, well, that's enough for me ranting for today. More content coming out soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like. Let me know what you guys think, and we will see you in the next video.